Kidz presents a blueberry jam.
Thank you. Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody. Good morning.
Well, it's actually afternoon. Hi. So we're going to be making some blueberry jam.
Strawberry jam.
We already made our strawberry jam. So pretty much the same concept for the blueberry. You do the same thing for the strawberry jam. So what we're going to do, several steps to making jams, and it can be a little time consuming if you've never made it before, if you've never made any jams or anything. So what you want to start off with is any type of mason jar. These are 8-ounce jars. I have 5 of them. So you want to remove your tops from them. So you have your ring and then your sealing top. So I call it the sealing top, but whatever. So you want to remove those, and you want to boil your jars, the lid, sealing lid, the vacuum lid actually, and the ring. I boil them in hot water to sterilize them.
Look at my ring.
Yes, pretty ring. And you want to sterilize them in boiling hot water. All right, not necessarily like boiling, but like a nice hot bath. Okay. So you want to make sure you do that with all of your mason jars. All right, it removes any impurities. It removes any impurities for them. So now we're going to get started on making our blueberry jam. If you do local...
You need to mix the strawberries to make your strawberry
So
jam.
what you're going to need is your blueberries, some sugar, a lemon, and some pectin. Pectin is what actually helps to make the jam. It's kind of like a gelatin, but... So this is, I'm trying this one out for the first time. This is by Ball, B-A-L-L. It's a 30-minute jam, which means it should set in 30 minutes rather than waiting forever and a day. I also have another one that's by Ball. It's better jam flavor. I don't know.
Can I see?
So this is the better jam. So this is the better jam flavor. Sure. So this is the better jam flavor, and this is the one I'm going to use today, which is the 30-minute jam. So which means it should set in 30 minutes. So we're going to do that. So let's get started. The first things first, I do have some organic wild blueberries.
Hello.
So the organic wild blueberries I purchased at Trader Joe's. All right. I like these ones because these are a little bit sweeter than your regular blueberries. A lot smaller. These are something my grandmother uses actually to make a blueberry pie. And can I just tell you that my grandmother...
I want to see.
Hang on. Yeah, they can't see, sweetie. My grandmother makes an amazing blueberry pie. I mean, it's actually one of my absolute favorite pies, along with the strawberry rhubarb. So,
I really want them to see me.
Well, so this, I'm going to put in my blueberries. All right, I'm going to do...
You want to kind of shake it a little bit?
Shake it.
And then you take some strawberries.
No,
and then
we're not doing strawberries. We're doing blueberries. We don't want to confuse our friends at home watching this. All right, we're going to add a little bit more blueberries. All right.
Oh, they taste so good.
Yeah,
Can I try one?
Sure. You want to take one out of the... I don't have this on right now. You want to take one out of there? You can take one out. These are so... I love these. Like I said, these ones are perfect. So we're going to add...
two.
Well, that's okay. You can take 2. All right, so...
They taste like sweet.
They are. These ones are... I like these because they are sweet. Just be careful. Make sure you wear an apron because these will stain your clothes. So next, I'm going to add the juice of half of a lemon.
And you need to kind of juice it.
Yeah, we're gonna zhush it in the pan. Can I? Watch yourself, sweet pea. I just have to get my little juicer thing here. So I'm adding the juice of half of a lemon.
Yeah.
The reason why I'm adding the lemon juice in here, it's gonna also add as a preservative.
And it's gonna taste like sweet.
So it adds a little bit of an acidic taste to it, but it actually also helps to preserve your jam. So that's why we're adding the half of a lemon. Now we're gonna add some sugar. Sugar. Mama got
My mom is crazy. You know that, right? I know that.
Okay. So I'm going to add about a cup. And let's see. We'll see how we do with a cup of sugar. I don't like to add too much. This is why I like making my own homemade jams, because you can control how much sugar you put in there. So we'll turn that on. All right. We're going to do maybe about a cup and a half. Let's do a cup and a half. Some jams recipes actually require more sugar, but the reality of it is, you know, I would say stay in a cup, play it safe. If you find you need a little bit more,
And look
you can always
at
add more.
red.
So we're going to start with a cup and a half. You're also going to need...
Look at my ring, it has a flower. See?
We're also going to need a potato masher.
There.
Why are you going to need a potato masher?
You need to mash it.
Because you're going to need to mash your blueberries a little bit.
I wish I can try it.
Oh, I got the heat on, sweetie, and I don't want you to get burned. So the sugar and the lemon are going to help release the juice from these delicious blueberries.
Look at the sugar, it's turning into pink.
So we're going to just keep stirring this around.
Look at the sugar, it's turning into pink.
Yeah, well, no, it's not turning pink. It's turning like a nice purple color.
No, it's turning in like blueberry juice.
Yes, that's exactly what this is. So I'm gonna start mashing them a little bit, just to kind of get these juices going. I do have my pan set to high, so you want to keep an eye on it. Right? We want to keep an eye on the prize, right, Annabella?
Right.
That's right.
Look at my ring, it has a...
You want to release those lovely juices. Now a jam?
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So a jam is meant to be chunky, all right? And jellies are meant to not be chunky. So if you were trying to make a jelly out of this, you could do so. I would recommend still following the same process.
Now we both have rings.
I would recommend following the same process, but running your blueberry sugar lemon mixture through a strainer, a wire screened strainer. So that way you don't get any of the blueberry pulp, you know, the blueberry bits in there.
Like
I like
the blueberry pulps.
Yes, the blueberry pulps. I might need more blueberries. Okay. I'm only doing about a bag and a half, about a bag, which actually ends up being 1 pound. But I think I'm going to do about 1.5 pounds because...
Don't add too much.
Oh, you can never have too many blueberries.
Okay, I think that's good.
I think that's good. I want to make sure we get all those delicious blueberries in there.
Mush, mush.
And like I said, if you find you need to add a little bit more sugar, go for it. So, you just kind of want...
Because you need to make it sweet.
Yes. So what I'm doing is I'm just moving this around. I just want to make sure that the heat gets distributed evenly throughout the blueberries. Okay? Because you don't want to just...
Be careful because the steam is hot.
Yeah, that the pan gets a little hot. So we're going to... Do you want to try to mash it? Okay, why don't you bring your stool over a little bit closer.
I don't want to burn myself.
Whoops, let me move your bone, Cinnamon. Alright, so you're going to
I
hold...
don't want to burn myself.
Oh, I'm right here to help you. Alright, you're going to lift up and just mash it down. Good job. Alright. It's like stomping on the grapes to make wine, but we're not using our nasty feet. There you go. You're a great masher.
You're kind of a masher.
I'm a good masher too?
Yeah. And Izzy too. She's kind of.
She's a good masher.
No, she's kind of.
Kind of a good masher. Alright, let's see. Here, where can we give this a good clap out? Let's clap this out. Hang on. Hang on. Alright, now let you... See, now we're starting to see... I'm starting to see some bubbles. Yep. Along the sides, which
like
indicates to me that this is actually getting to the temperature that we need.
Looks like a bath bomb.
So I'm going to... It looks like a bath bomb. What do you know about bath bombs? Sorry, honey. You're 5 years old. So at this point, you want to take a spoon. Just kind of give it a good taste.
Can I try?
Yes. Hang on. Okay. Here, ready? Here, you're just going to try it. It's just a blueberry kind of a juice.
I want to try more.
I can't have you try more. Okay. So I'm just going to keep running this masher over the top.
Can I mash it?
Keep going, sure. All right. Now, I'm going to be totally honest with you. With the pectins, when you peel open the instructions, it tells you how much pectin to use. But the problem I find with using this Okay, keep going. You gotta keep mashing. Okay, you gotta keep the blueberry juice in the pan. The problem that I find with the pectin is sometimes it does not always take the 1 tablespoon or 2 tablespoons. Sometimes you actually have to add more. So at that point, you know, just kind of, sorry about that. So unfortunately with the blueberry pectin, it doesn't come with a recipe for the blueberry jam or blueberry preserves. So you kind of have
so yummy.
Kind of have to eyeball it. So
the little red balls look like it's like strawberries because they're red.
Now my grandmother drives all the way to Massachusetts, okay, to pick up these wild blueberries. I told her, and I said, Grandma, you can buy the wild blueberries in the grocery store, and it's cheaper. God love her. I love that woman very much. Told me yes, you're Mimi. She told me, no, she just goes and she buys them. Nana's a good woman, too. So,
did you move it here?
No. So I'm going to keep mashing. It's starting to come to a boil. Sort of mix this around.
I'm going to move the stool so that way I don't get too hot.
Okay, I don't want you to get too hot. So what I'm doing is after you mash them, see where you're at with your blueberries, okay? Reduce the heat on the back one there. All right. So I'm just gonna clap that out.
Okay. Clap, clap, clap.
We got some blueberries in here that are stuck.
What?
We're just trying to get them because I accidentally burned my finger. Mommy was not careful enough. Look, if it's not cooking if you don't hurt yourself a little bit. Cut yourself or burn yourself a little bit. It's okay. Okay? There we go. Once it comes to a nice rolling boil.
It looks just like the other ones over there.
Now, I like doing the blueberries because these are so much easier to mash. You could even run them through a food processor if you wanted to. But I would run them through a food processor before you put them in the pan with the sugar and the lemon. Here, let's move the stool down just a little bit for you. There you go. There we go.
It looks just like the other ones.
Yeah, except the other ones are red because they're strawberries. Oops. All right.
Looks like strawberry jelly.
Well, now this is not going to be strawberry jelly. This is going to be blueberry jam.
No, it looks like strawberry jelly.
So now I'm going to start adding my pectin. Once you get it to come to a boil, lift up the leg, sweet pea. Okay. We're going to reduce the heat. I'm going to bring it down to a low setting. And pectin is sealed, so we're going to start adding the pectin in slowly. Okay, so I'm going to start with my first couple of tablespoons.
We have a little doggy kitten named Cinnamon and she's laying down.
So let's add 3 and see where we're at.
Can I mix?
Actually, this I have to be very careful. I do not want you to burn yourself. Because unfortunately, when the fruit gets really hot, you can actually get a really bad burn.
What's a burn?
You know what a burn is. Remember that time you burned your leg with the straightener by accident?
Yeah.
Yeah, that little one there. That actually healed up really good. All right. So what we're going to do is
What about this? Mommy.
So what you want to do is after you add your pectin in, you want to bring it up to a boil for about a minute. All right. Continue to stir it for the minute. All right.
Do you guys like sleeping? Let me know in the comments.
I think everybody loves to sleep, Anna. So we're going to let this come to a nice boil for about a minute. Look how beautiful that is.
It looks like strawberry jelly.
Yeah, but it's blueberries. How can it look like strawberries if it's blueberry?
Well, it looks like strawberry jelly.
Yeah. It's funny because when I made the strawberry, you told me it looked like strawberry and it was strawberry. All right. I'm going to add just maybe a sprinkle, little sprinkle more.
Don't put too much.
That's okay. Here, you want to just put the lid on that. Can you tighten that lid for Mommy, please?
Okay, now it won't spill.
Okay, good. So, and the reason why you want to bring your pectin to a boil for a minute after you've added it to what's going to be your jam is because it allows the pectin to sort of melt all the way in to your fruit or your vegetable, because you can make a jalapeno jam, jalapeno jelly, which is actually really good. I'm going to actually make that eventually, and I will do a video on that one. So, we're going to see when it coats the spoon like this.
I want to try a little bit.
And you can take your finger. Wait. It's very, very hot. Very, very hot. So let me get it for you. Here, want to try it? Oh my goodness! All right, so.
It tastes so good.
Oh. This is very good. So now we're going to pour this into our jam, into our jars. So you got to find a spoon.
Can I put it in there?
I do the ladle.
Can I tighten it up?
Oh, honey, you got to be very careful when you tighten it, because these jars get really, really hot. I keep a sponge on standby because it kind of gets a little messy. They do sell, you know, a wide mouth, like a funnel. Yes, I just say it's just easier just to pour it in. So we're just going to start ladling this in. So you want to come up, when you're making your jam,
don't put too much in there.
To almost
spill.
Just like that. Okay, so you have like very little bit of room. I'm going to wipe my jar. Wipe it.
Make sure it doesn't spill on you.
All right, so I'm going to take my vacuum lid and regular ring. I'm going to set this aside.
And now.
And on to the next one. You just keep going.
And do it with what is the same one.
Yeah. These actually make perfect gifts for teachers. You know, if you're going over a friend's house,
for family,
and you don't know what to bring.
For your grandma.
Housewarming gifts.
For your grandma.
For your grandmother. Just absolutely. So here we go. I'm already at 2. We're actually doing pretty good. I wasn't sure how much jam this would make. Woo, there we go. We are going to be more than prepared for the school year. That's all I can tell you. I have about 10 jars of strawberry, and I'm going to have probably about 4 jars of the blueberry. So I got 10 strawberry, and I will have about maybe 4 of the blueberry. So, whew, there we go. Now, well, I don't know if that's going to cut the mustard, but let's see. All right. And it's just easier to just pour this right over, because if anything drips, it just goes right back into the pan. Although I'm not going to lie, it does get a little bit more trying when you get to the very end.
Now we're not going to have any more for the other one.
That's okay. We have an extra jar. Yay, having an extra jar is not such a bad thing. Okay, so this one didn't come up.
We really disintegrated.
So, unfortunately with this one, I didn't make it all the way up to the top, but I'm not done yet.
We still have one more jar left.
No, I know I have one more jar left, but I can still probably make it if I...
Next time you find...
I'm just gonna, this is where I have to get really creative and start literally scraping the blueberry stuff in here off of the ladle and then the rest out of the pan, because there's really not much left in there. Yeah, this is like you're getting down to slim pickings here. And that's okay. Oh, my, that's delicious. Okay. Okay. So now, I'm going to put these in a hot bath, which is basically a big pot with water.
Of hot water.
Yeah, of hot water. I actually have to take some of this hot water out. And the reason why is actually because I don't want to fill it too much with hot water.
Yeah, because otherwise...
This is the same water I use.
Otherwise it won't taste good.
Well, no. Otherwise you may not have a properly vacuumed bowl. So, I'm actually going to get a much better bowl to kind of dump some of the water out. So, here we go. Bring it to just a nice hot bath water for it. Not bath water, but, you know, hot water.
Bath water.
All right, so you want to be careful when you're handling your jars and you're going to submerge them into the water. I'm using, obviously, a pair of tongs. It's just easier. Put these right in here. All right. So what this is going to do is create a nice vacuum seal on your jams that you've just made. All right. And take out a smidge more of water.
You don't want to add too much.
That's right. So you just let this kind of boil, you know,
No,
sit in the water for a few minutes.
One.
That's okay. So you want to let it sit in there for just a few minutes. I would say maybe 10 to 15 minutes. And you will know when it's done. Actually, I'll show you. So I have here one of my jars of strawberry jam that I did make. And you will know when these are sealed when this part here is not bouncy. So it's sealed. All right, I will show you.
So that way it's not bouncy.
That's right. So this is my strawberry jam. Same steps that I did with the blueberries is what you do with your strawberries. With pectin, obviously strawberries. You could do the same thing.
Do you want to see the whole can?
So I will show you my little stash of my jams. I literally just started about maybe a week ago. So I'll show you. Let's see if I can. So here we go.
Here what it looks like.
So I have my big pickling jar in the back that I'm actually going to use to make pickles with. I'm actually going to do dill pickles in this one. And this I'll probably do maybe like a jalapeno one or something. And those are Anna's fingers. So I have 7 small jars. And then I have 1, 2, 3
So your vitamins are in the way.
of my bigger jars. I think these are about half pints.
And these are our vitamins.
Yes, they vitamins. So that's how you make your strawberry jam, blueberry jam. When peaches come into season, I'm going to actually make peach preserves, like a peach jam. Figs, I make figs, like a fig spread, which is which is also very fun to make. Same way, you know, except you just use figs. You could do a smoked fig spread. I know how to do that one too. So I'm just going to let my jars sit for 10 to 15 minutes. Once they're done, you want to move them to an area where it's kind of cooler. You know, don't put them in front of the air conditioner. Don't put them in your fridge. You want to just let them sit at room temperature a little bit, and then you'll start to hear this popping noise. Not like a
Pop.
It'll make that noise.
Not like a popcorn noise, like.
Can you tell she enjoyed the blueberries? It'll make literally a sound. What that means is that seal on your mason jar, it is sealed. You can now move it to your shelf obviously for storing. And that's it. So that concludes our Cooking with Kids tutorial on how to make blueberry jam. Again, same way that you do the blueberry, you would do with the strawberries as well. Thank you so much for watching. And what do we say, Annabella?
God bless.
God bless.
You're
You're so goofy. I love you.
God